Okay, now we're going to work on question 8 of the review. We have, for what C value will the graphs, there's two equations there, be the same? What I would do in this case is I would just solve the one in vertex form for standard form. I think that would be the easiest thing for us to do. So first thing we have to do here is we're going to have to multiply what's in there. So my 3 in parentheses stays, and my minus 8 stays on the sides. So I need to do x plus 2 in my box. So x times x squared, x times 2 is 2x, x times 2 is 2x, and 2 times 2 is 4. Remember, these are a peanut, they go together, they are like terms. X squared goes here, add those up, plus 4x, plus 4. Now I can go ahead and distribute this all the way across. 3x squared plus 12x plus 12 minus 8. And the last thing I need to do is add the negative 8 and 12. 3x squared plus 12x plus 4. So what's my C value I'm looking for? That C value is going to be 4. Number 9, the graph at the right shows h, the height in meters of a ball, versus t, the time in seconds after it is thrown from a 12-meter tall building. It can be modeled by the following equation. What's the domain? What's the range? What's the domain of the situation and the range of the situation? Okay. Domain of any quadratic function is going to be negative infinity to positive infinity, all real numbers. The range of this one, it's going to be, my smallest is going to be negative infinity, as it opens down, goes on forever, to 16. That's the highest value here. And since it's a number, we're going to go with the straight brace like that. Domain of the situation, we have it starting here and then landing at the ground. So real situation, we have cutoff. We have endpoints. It doesn't go beyond those values. So what we're going to do is domain of the situation. Where does he throw it? He throws it here. The time here is 0. He throws it and then it lands at 5-6 seconds. So that's my domain for my situation. He throws it and it lands. We're only worried about when it's in the air. So that is 0 to 6. My range, you can have the biggest mistake for the range is we're going to go from 12 to 16. But this ball actually does hit the ground. We can't forget about all this down here. So again, this is going to be 0 all the way up to its maximum height of 16. Why are they different? In real life situations, we have boundaries. Things just don't go on forever and ever and ever whenever we're here on Earth. So what we have to do is we have to say, hey, this is my starting point. I throw it here. The ball travels and then it lands and stops. So everything's cut off by the starting point where we throw it, and then where it ends and hits the ground. Number 10, the concentration of a medication in a patient's blood as time passes is shown in the following table. What is the concentration of the medicine in the blood after 2 hours? Show the regression equation for full credit. We have a set of points. This is my X, this is my Y. My L1 and L2 when I'm entering that in the calculator. So let's do the regression from the calculator. Go ahead and clear all this out. So I'm going to put this in. I press Stat, Edit, go ahead and clear these out. Go up, clear enter, L1, clear enter. And let's start typing in 0 enter, 0.5 enter, 1 enter, 1.5 enter, and then we have 0, 78.1, 99.8, and 84.2. 4. I am going, okay. Okay, once we have, oh, did I not put the last one in? Oh, enter. Once we have all those in, let's go ahead and do a regression. Go back to Stat. Instead of editing, I'm going to go to a Calculate Quad Regression. And I'm going to go down until I get to the store. I'm going to press my Y vars, go to the right, go to Function, and put all this in Y1. And then I'm going to calculate. There's the equation. I don't really care about the equation because I already put this in my Y1. That's what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is look at my table. And I wanted to know after 2 hours, 2 hours is my X, I'd get 17.425, and that is this V. And that's the end of this review. The equation, it does want that here, I guess. So that would be negative 93.5 x squared plus 195.23x and then plus 0.965. Alright, and that's all of the tests review.